Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are playing the back nine at Woodmansee in Salem here today. Like I mentioned earlier, if you haven't seen the front nine also, go check that out. It should be posted on our channel. But here today we're starting on hole 10. It's the same basket as hole 1, like I was saying in the front nine coverage. 2 tee pads for 1 basket, so it's the same hole, just on the back nine basically. So right now we're standing at, Sam is 2 under and I'm at even par. We're gonna try and make moves and I'm gonna try and whoop his ass, so we'll see how we get there.
All right, got sun on my face. This is the same hole that I skipped it into the basket on, and I'm gonna do it again. But this hole does play severely longer. This hole is 375 to this long position. I'll be going with the same disc. I'm gonna go my Paige Pierce, 5-time world champion, Discraft ESP Nuke. Will it be a duff or a great hole? Gotta get out left. Oh, the wind took it. It's deep, but
No, it's set. That should be good. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little bit of different route. I'm gonna go with the Paige Pierce Undertaker. I'm gonna go with a backhand turnover shot. Gonna aim for this kind of cement block right up here and hope that it turns over right into the gap. Backhand turnover, Paige Pierce Undertaker.
And that is just dead straight into what is usually a lake, but since it's dry,
That was a good flex shot.
we're allowed to
Did not
play
turn
from
over.
it. And it is a good hole angle.
Alright, the sun is kind of setting fast on us, so we're going to try and get this out as quick as we can. We're coming up on Sam's shot. I am off in the weeds on the far left side. I'll probably be able to salvage a par. Knowing me, my upshots. It'll be fun. It'll be a scramble. Scramble percentages will go up. So just like in hole 1, basket is tucked over here just before the water. Sam's gonna throw a little flick with this justice, it looks like. Kind of wussied it, but you know, it's up there. He'll have a putt.
It's a good looking drive here. Oh, look at my professional camera skills. Wow. That was not too shabby.
Here's Sam for his par save. Rimmed out. No surprise. Here's my par save. Gaining strokes. My upshot. Upshot, by the way, was with this Streamline Pilot. There's his tapping.
mine's with the Justice. I'll never touch it again.
Streamline Pilot, pretty overstable. What can I say?
All right, we're walking from 10 to 11, which is really 1 to 2. Same walk. Nothing different, really. Usually, there's this really sketchy gap I like to take on 11. But since we're in a tournament situation, I'm going to play it smart, and I'll probably mess it up, but we'll see.
Are you going to go the wide hyzer?
Yeah, with the mid-range.
Dude, you're not going with the pro gap.
I've never done it. I've never gone for this wide hyzer before, but it does leave a longer putt, but overall it's more rewarding. So we'll see how she goes.
Oh, well said. All right, welcome to hole 11. Basically hole 2, just from a different tee pad. We've covered that. Part 3, 2 gaps you can go. I like to go with the straight shot right down this beaten path and let it hyzer in. The pro gap Sam was talking about is over here on the left between his trees. Low percentage, high reward. Over here, high percentage, but like Sam was saying, leaves a tester putt. I'm gonna throw my Champ Thunderbird, just let it coast out and then hyzer in. Give me a look for the birdie.
Get down. Wow.
Should have skipped too.
Not on purpose, but definitely what we want.
What? The wind is starting to pick up. Sam's gonna throw his
My Halo Wraith.
Halo Wraith.
I like to keep it in my bag.
That's not important. Yo, why don't you go for that shot every
I
time?
don't know. That was perfect.
That was buttery. Sam's a weirdo. He's like, oh, this shot never works. Why do you go for it? And then he throws it first time perfectly.
And you set your hand there.
I kind of like this. Sun is probably not very good for the camera, but yeah, man. So
that skipped. Usually this leaves you about a 50-foot putt, which is definitely a jump putt for me. That's like a 20% par, maybe, but this one here is almost 100% par, so I just need to start doing it.
you threw that wraith pretty well too. So
I did, and it should have skipped hard. We'll see. All right. See, this is that 50-foot putt I'm talking about. Now, he's probably looking at about 49 feet, but we'll see if he can get it there.
Warden.
Worst disc in the game.
Dude, trying to get sponsored here.
And that's why. All right.
It had a chance.
It had a chance, except that it didn't. Thunderbird.
Alrighty, Sam outdrove me with his Halo Star Wraith. He's gonna tap in this birdie. It's about 30 feet, probably 26. What'd I tell you, man? Birdie.
The first time.
First time he throws this shot, birdies it. Love to see it. Sam's supposed to give us a whole breakdown, but he's texting his mommy. Yeah, we're waiting.
My whole breakdown?
Yeah, man.
I did gain a stroke off a
Yeah, score update.
line I've never thrown before, but 2 under, even. I hate this hole. I don't know what to throw. Last time I threw a massive S-curve Firebird. It's so tight. That's what she said. Sorry.
God damn it, dude.
But it is a tough hole. It's not that long. It's probably just over 200 feet, if even. But trees everywhere. Lines, 0. Let's see what we can do. Champ Firebird, Ken Climo. I don't know who that is, but it's his Firebird.
He's a legend.
Well, there's people by the basket. Oh, he running. I'll be going from a massive S-curve. It'll probably go out of frame, but even if I didn't do it, I'll say I did. And that is just awful. Yikes.
We'll find it. All right, I don't know what Sam's talking about. You can see the basket from the tee pad. I'm gonna throw my ABR 3 like I did on the front 9. Thank you, Sammy. Just gonna throw a little hyzer flip, let it coast right to the basket.
That did not hyzer flip at all, but he's in a far better position than I have ever been in.
Oh no, I'm all the way on hole 13's tee pad.
That skippy?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, I threw it on. Just coming to Sammy's drive.
All of about 75 feet.
Basket's over there.
We're going Firebird. I do carry 2 Firebirds for no reason. That's in the basket.
Oof.
That flash changed, dude.
Almost skipped up.
Oh, man. That was not a bad effort. Tough low ceiling from those trees there.
We'll just tapping our pars real quick. So, not too bad. I was hoping I could get a stroke on Sammy coming into these next couple wooded holes. But I think nothing's changed. I'm still even. He's still 2 under.
Yes, sir.
So, coming into hole 14, probably the toughest tee shot here at Woodmansee. This one of the toughest. We'll show you in a second. I'll do a whole breakdown pretty quick. So here we go. So we're coming into hole 14. Very technical shot. It looks like a mess, but what I like to do is I like to elect for the backhand turnover and let it coast right up the hill. Sammy's probably going to go with a big forehand destroyer. Did you say 14 or 13? 14. It's 13. Hole 13. My bad. I know. So yeah, big turnover with my rock 3.
Oh, it got
I hit the gap
denied.
perfectly. Did not thread the bushes. That is too bad.
He was right. I'm going with the first disc I ever bought. Ricky Wysocki Destroyer. Just a big high forehand. Maybe get a skip. Set her right under that basket. And I got
Same
hit the
tree.
Same tree.
It's hit the same tree.
Alrighty, folks. His shot just in the ivy there. He'll be going with
Paul Macbeth zone, Z zone. Little forehand flick action.
zone in the Z
I'm calling
plastic.
chain. I'm gonna hit metal in the shot. I can't-
Okay. Skip or air?
No, nothing but air.
Okay.
I just feel it.
A little deep, but the line was great.
That was cool.
The line was there.
Just slightly up the hill from my drive, we got Sammy Star Destroyer. He's throwing a Paige Pierce upshot. Sorry, fierce. Looked good.
We're up at the basket now. That's where I wanted my drive to be. Didn't end up working out, but I'll be tapping that in. Here's Chase. Got a weird sidestep. I'm gonna get a good angle on this one. This could be a highlight reel, even though it's a rather short putt.
This is in.
Yeah? You feeling it? He didn't feel it.
Almost had it.
We'll go tappy tappy.
Tapping my bogeys. Score update?
Tappy tappy. Score update. Another one-shot swing there. Par bogey. Me with the par. I am now to your exit. Nope. You are one over.
Bogey put me over. Damn it. Darn it.
All right. This is the infamous hole 14. I'll be throwing my sidewinder. I don't know why, because should just be a big forehand, but I'll make it work. This hole, just like hole 5, a nice hook off to the right, but we are moved up about 30 feet. So we'll see what we can do. So bad. That's an automatic bogey.
You wussied that, dude.
For sure.
So I'm gonna be throwing my Paul Macbeth zone again. It's a regular in my bag. Really like the way it finishes. Throw it on a slight flex. Try to get around this big tree down at the bottom of the hill. Here we go.
That is thrown much too hard, but a great
Sat
kick.
down. It sat. Sammy is tucked away right in there. You might be able to see the red of his shirt peeking through. Shit. Lost track of that. Right down in there. Not a bad upshot.
That is huge.
Thank you.
That is huge.
Needed it.
I'm putting for par, not an easy putt. I'll have Chase hold this when he gets the chance.
Bad filming on my part. Sam's gonna tap in his bogey. That is gonna put us at 2-stroke swing. I think I'll be even. He's gonna be 1 under. So that's not a bad hole for your boy Chase over here. Still got a couple holes left. Let's see how the rest of this back nine turns out. Hole 15 today is a pretty standard hyzer shot. The creek from hole 6 is just right up here. Got a couple low-hanging branches to get under, but if you can hit this first gap across the creek, you should be in good position for the birdie putt. I tend to turn this over a little bit, so I'm going to try and just over hyzer it. Hopefully I can throw a little bit straighter.
That is low. Oh, we got knocked down, but it fought through. Should have advanced. Should have advanced quite a bit after that tree.
Yeah, that was.
Back up with the destroyer. Something I trust. I'm gonna go same route as you, just a little higher, hopefully. Of course, the skinniest tree. I did hit it, but I might even have a look at about an 80-foot jump putt, so I'll make it.
Now, I don't want to say anything too prematurely, but
Go for it. No, do it.
it's starting to smell like comeback.
I don't know why that sounded so gross, but I didn't like that at all.
Sammy is looking at a probably 80-foot upshot for his birdie.
Do have a clear line.
It's definitely clear. Let's see if he can convert, save a stroke. Otherwise, he's shooting par. Here we go.
Will I make it? Probably not, but have I made something similar? Yes. Way too low, but that's parked for a par.
Didn't even give it a chance. Sorry. Oh, we gotta look.
Chase is here with what he says to be a look, but he's putting with the Warden, so it does have no chance. There's my disc there. I'll be tapping that in for par. If he does make it, he gets another stroke lead gain. Tied. And he did. That's pretty big. But the next hole is his nemesis because he can't throw a forehand. So we'll see what we get.
We're here on 16. Much harder than its twin number 7. This plays with pretty much no line to get this parked for birdie. Massive forehand, even though I elect with the Vandal to do a big backhand turnover. Can't even see the basket, can't even see near the basket. So many guardian trees. We've only even been in the gap about 5 times between us. So we'll see what we can get. Score update, we are tied at 1 under. This is a deciding hole.
So I'm gonna go elect the huge forehand with the Nuke OS. The biggest problem is hitting these trees right here, on the right. So if I miss those, I'll be good.
And he threw it dead straight. That is going to be a tough look.
Turn it.
Vandal going for the high turnover. This is only my 3rd time ever doing it, so we'll see how she goes. That is not great, but it's better than Chase's. We're looking okay.
So the biggest mistake you can make is the one that both Sam and I made, throwing it too far to the left. If you get out to the right, you have this huge clear gap from the tree line. So Sam and I are gonna have tricky upshots. But going back to my one true love, we got the Comic Beth zone. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna throw a flex right through all these leaves, but I see a gap, so we're gonna go for it.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Actually, it was not that bad.
I'm calling your dad.
Whoa, dude. You can't just say that.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going. I got my soul. It's a super understable mid-range. I'm going to go for the same gap, but it's not going to flex. I'm just going for the turnover. And I drilled it.
Oof, almost made it through the gap clean though. So after 2 shots on this basically par 4 hole, Sam is sitting there about 20 feet out. I'm over here to the left about 30 feet out. Watch your step.
What'd you even trip over?
There's just
I'm going to let you're going now. I can't go after that.
No! Turn it!
The man that tripped over air.
I needed that. Good par. I'm gonna tap in my bogey.
We'll see.
Whew, got a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Dang it, I really needed that par. This is a tough hole to par in the first place. Like I said, it should be a par 4, but what do you think, Sammy?
No, I think after, have you ever had a dream where, when I was you, no, that vandal throw, one of these times, I think it was the first time, I got it to about 30 feet. Good look at birdie, didn't make it. But after that, just in my mind, it's been a par 3 ever since. But I do understand how when you're stuck throwing the forehand, it's almost impossible for that to be a par 3.
Yeah. All right, hole 17. Because of the construction, we do have to throw from the front 9 tee pad, which is the same. I'm gonna throw the same hyzer shot with my Champion Thunderbird. Should be pretty straightforward. Nice swing hyzer over this field.
That looks much better. Too shallow?
I was listening for the cage. I think that's parked.
I think it is. Too.
Par, you bogeyed, so, okay.
That sounded like it skipped in. Or
No.
did it hit a bush?
It hit the initial bush.
So Sammy brought up a good point. Technically it was his box, but I teed off first.
2-stroke penalty.
Wait, no, I can just cut it. Trim it. Forget I said that. All right, we got Sammy's drive right on the fringe here. Basket's probably 43 feet out.
Close, but really bad.
Tap in par. All right, my Thunderbird is right here.
I think I just got in frame by accident.
Tap in birdie. Get back to tied. 1 under par. Sam tapped in his par stroke. I do believe
We're
we're tied at 1 under.
going into 18.
This is it. This is for all the marbles. Pretty action-packed, if I do say so myself. How you feeling, Sam? Coming in 18, you got any nerves?
No.
That's it.
Yeah, no, that's it. Hole 18. a shorter hole version of 9. Same plays though. I like to go with the big forehand hyzer and let it play plinko through the trees. But some other people like to go with a low, flippy backhand and just go through that tiny black abyss. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but the basket is in there. We'll see how this plays out.
I am one of those people that like to go with the backhand turnover, so I'm going with my rock 3. Just gonna throw it straight at that big, huge tree. Hopefully let it turn over. Let's see how this plays out.
Turn, 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 turn. What a kick.
Right in the path.
That might be match.
All right, so we got Sam's birdie putt deep in the woods, probably about 50 feet out. Not a lot of gaps to choose from. Great bid, good effort. Let's see if I can make this birdie seal the deal. There's Sammy's par.
Well, friends, on our journey of our first video, I have lost.
I still have to make this.
No, this is in, dude. There's no shot that I take even a tiebreaker. In the heart. Off of a freaking leaf.
Thank you. That was a good one.
I did still shoot under par, so I guess we get to feel that good. Words. Champion.
I guess I am the winner. Not by much though. I literally was clawing the whole way. But like Sammy said, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. We played 18 holes today at Woodmansee. I shot 1 under, 2 under. Sammy shot 1 under. It was a great day. Let us know, please, in the comments what you'd like to see next. Like I was saying, I mentioned this on the front 9. We could do an in the bag video for each of us. We could do some trick shots, probably not, but I have a practice basket, so we could just like go over putting drills. We could really do anything. Bunch of different courses nearby that we can try out too. So just let us know what you'd like to see. Thanks for stopping by, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you in the next video.